So you mean to tell me that you're letting people convince you the reason you haven't found a man is because you're too masculine? Honestly, I did not turn my masculine energy down at all in the dating phase, and I don't regret 1 second of it. Let's break it down. When you think about these energies, and if you think about even allowing a man to lead, what if that man is leading you into hell? Should you be all feminine then and, let him take your hand and lead you into hell? Why would you take a back seat and be submissive to somebody who doesn't know what the hell they're doing? While you are dating, you are still trying to figure out if this person is somebody that you can trust. When I was young, I would always say this thing, which was a lot wiser than my years. And again, I didn't know anything about this stuff when I was 16. This was literally like half of my life ago. I would say that I want to find someone who I trust so much that I can just be more soft and take a back seat. Because I do come across dominant. I do come across assertive and super confident and strong-willed. But I don't want to have to be that way when I'm at home. I don't want to have to be that way when I'm in the comfort of my own space with my soulmate. I want to be able to trust someone so much so that I don't have to put on that strong face. But you better believe that when I'm walking by myself around the streets of LA, that dominant personality comes back out because it's very useful. Like, am I supposed to be in my soft girl era while I'm walking in the streets by myself? Like, how does that make any sense? All people have a mixture of feminine and masculine energy. There are some women who have a higher level of masculine energy than some men, and there are some men who have a higher level of feminine energy than women. That doesn't mean that there's something wrong with them, but it does play into who they may or may not be compatible with. That does not mean that if you have a lot of masculine energy present in your personality, like me, that you need to turn that down in order to find the right guy. Not only is there a time and place for all of it, but as you find people in your life who are worthy of trusting, you will start to fluctuate with those energies that are within you. Like, it's not this fixed thing. It's not this like singular identity that you hold in every space. Just like when you go to work, you act differently and different strengths come out versus when you're out with your friends. That's also the case when it comes to feminine and masculine energy in different types of relationships. One thing I will definitely tell my daughter is not to feel, my future daughter, is not to feel insecure about coming across intimidating while she's still dating. That has literally been the best weed out process for me. Like, why would I want to be with someone who's intimidated by my strength? In fact, I would love to weed people out and scare them away with me being strong so that the person that I do meet is someone who is worthy of me being soft in front of. Like, I can trust that they're not trying to put me in this little box. They're trying to earn my trust in an authentic way so that I can then show them that soft side of me. I always tell Ahmed this, like, he is the only man in my whole life who I've shown this level of softness to. And that makes him feel so special. And I love to make him feel special because he's the person that I chose. It makes me feel good that I never showed that side of me to other people because I didn't feel like they actually earned that side of me. I didn't feel like I can do the, figurative trust fall with them where I could close my eyes and just fall into their arms and know that they would catch me. Like, if I don't know that they're going to take care of my heart, why would I be so delicate around them? And I'm not here to say that if you are just naturally a lot more soft and feminine, that you need to harden yourself. What I'm saying is that being yourself means different things at different phases of your relationship. And if you are somebody who comes across more assertive, more strong, more quote unquote masculine, then so be it. Come across masculine. Like, what does that even mean? What does that mean? That means you're a leader? I can guarantee you that you coming across too masculine is not the reason that you haven't attracted a healthy relationship. But I can guarantee you that you thinking there's something wrong with you to begin with is the reason you haven't attracted the person that you want to be with. I don't know. Some of this advice is just giving pick me, and I just don't like it. Because if you're naturally a boss bitch, then be a boss bitch. The right guys will come to you. Like, it's just riddled in a lot of scarcity and in a lot of lack of self-worth. I think a lot of the advice can be very helpful as you're navigating a trusted relationship. But before you stumble upon or attract a trusted relationship, why are you trying so hard to maneuver your personality in a way that would attract somebody? Like, these people don't deserve all the time and effort we're putting into them. They haven't even proven that they're worthy partners for us to sit and watch all these TikTok videos about how to make them like us. Like, come on now. My fear is that this type of content and these types of conversations are producing an epidemic of overly trusting women and an epidemic of overly entitled men. I don't understand how a man like the Andrew Tates of the world feel like they are entitled to women being trusting and feminine in front of them. What have you done to earn our trust? So I would hate for these conversations to convince younger girls that there's something wrong with them if they are being discerning and, yes, sometimes hard on the exterior. Like, why are we trying to tell women to be more soft and delicate and trusting when that person on the other end has done nothing to earn our trust? You can be both. You can be someone who in the dating phase, like me, was hard and intimidating and in your face and didn't feel the need to, soften up for someone and stroke somebody's ego. But then when I found someone that proved that he was trustworthy, I have switched up completely because I'm with someone who earned the switch up. I am a nuanced human being. I am someone who can be intimidating and quote unquote masculine if I want to be. And when I'm at home, I can also be very soft and feminine when I want to be. You are not just one little box that people try to shove you in. There is complexity to your personality. There are several character traits that you can draw upon for when those things are appropriate. And I would argue that it is not appropriate to be all soft and overly submissive to someone who does not earn that from you, who does not earn that softness from you. Anytime you're watching these videos and you just feel like it doesn't feel right for you, this is me giving you the permission I wish someone gave me to just completely ignore it. Gravitate towards the women who you look up to, who are in the kinds of relationships that you want to be in. Give yourself full permission to throw in the trash can the advice that comes from people whose lives and relationships you do not want for yourself. There is no right or wrong way to be a woman, and there definitely is no right or wrong way to be in a loving and healthy relationship. Well, there's some wrong ways, but there's no one right way to be in a loving and healthy relationship. And that's what I want to empower you with this message. I love you so much, and as always, stay powerful, my loves.